All right, brothers, patch 5.0 is live. So we know about all the cosmetics and stuff that were already coming. So we're going to go straight into the gameplay and balancing tweaks. And let's take a look at how they are fixing our melee weapons. So first, for the normal melee damage, it has increased across the board. So that means, melee damage across the board has went up. Second, they are drastically changing how blocking weapons work. And for this, they are adding a perfect block. So how this is going to work, all blocking weapons have been reworked with a new mechanic, perfect block and adrenaline surge. Perfectly timed blocks grant up to 3 adrenaline surge stacks. Adrenaline surge stacks greatly increase melee damage and the rate consumed after the next melee attack. Attacking with 3 stacks of adrenaline surge deals massive AoE damage, staggers enemies, and restores 1 armor segment. So, that the stagger enemies and that armor segment, very important things. We needed both. So this might work for the blocking weapons. We're all going to go in and test them out today and find out. But, this is a much bigger step than I thought they were going to take. I thought they were going to go real weak with it. Maybe just add a stagger or a knockback to your block, and then maybe also add just more damage to the weapon. So they took it to a whole new level. They gave you a little buff that this thing is giving you. So we're just going to have to go in and test that one out. But hey, overall, blocking weapons, they're working on them, and this sounds good right here. So we're going to have to see how it feels. Next up, they did change the fencing weapons. Perfect parry, AoE stagger, radius slightly reduced. Oh, so that's unfortunate. That's one of the reasons fencing weapons feel so good, because of that AoE stagger. I mean, I know it gives you the armor back, which is obviously awesome, but that stagger is very, very important. So that has been slightly reduced on the fencing weapons. So just the AoE of it. And then balanced weapons, their AoE stagger was greatly increased. So I didn't even notice it was that much less than the fencing, but it must have been. And then they also got a 10% damage increase across the board on most all the balancing weapons. So that is very good too. And then for our blocking weapons, which we all wanted to see, they got a 20% across the board. So they're going to be 20% more powerful, and then they're also going to be taking advantage now of this adrenaline surge buff that you're going to be able to get. So like I said, this is going to take a lot of testing. I'm going to go in a couple days, test everything out before I come back with any definitive stuff for you guys. But, this is looking good, and I think, it might not even take me a couple days to really come in and tell you how this stuff's feeling, because these buffs are looking very noticeable and nice. So the melee side of it, they did a good job from what I'm seeing. For the firearms, they did not do much at all with the firearms, guys. So if you were looking for something big with the firearms, all you're getting is a Neo-Volkite pistol upgrade and a bolt carbine upgrade. So I'm shocked that the SMG bolt carbine, it's getting a added magazine, and the Neo-Volkite is getting sensitivity has been increased from 1 to 1.5 for these enemies, and it seems like a bunch of major and extremist enemies. Okay, and then just firearms in general, what they're saying is they're talking about the grenade launcher. They are trying to come up with a way to nerf this gun without getting everybody angry, is basically how I'm reading into it. So nothing has been done to the grenade launcher yet, but these are the bugs and the problems they're seeing with it and that they're trying to address. Okay, so due to a bug, a certain perk restores its full ammo when it shouldn't. So that's a bug that should not be happening. And then due to misconfiguration on our side, its Artificer and Relic versions deal 4 times more damage than the Mastercrafter version. So that's probably a big problem as well. Also, perks that increase Auspic scan damage stack buffs inconsistently, normal all damage stacks buffs additively, thus providing consistent and predictable results. This bug results in crazy damage numbers with Auspic scan perks, depending on the order they were activated. This is why bosses get erased by the grenade launcher with certain builds. So like I said, they haven't done anything to the grenade launcher yet, but something's coming to the grenade launcher, guys. It is going to get some kind of nerf, so I know a lot of people are going to be happy about that. I do wish they would have erased the friendly knockback from the grenade launcher with this patch, but I don't see that in here. So they're really just looking for a good way to nerf this gun without getting everybody so angry. This is everybody who plays the tactical. This is like their #1 favorite gun. So I get it. You don't want to mess this patch up. It's going to get a lot of people mad. Some people will literally stop playing the game if you mess this gun up too bad. So, I do understand why they're taking their time with it. I'm kind of surprised more ranged weapons didn't make it into this list. I was hoping for like the heavy bolt rifle and maybe some other bolt guns to get in here, but they did a lot on the melee side, guys, so I am definitely not complaining about that. And then we have what do we have? Oh yeah, an added new feature that increases the amount of XP players gain based on % of enemies killed during the operation. So if you kill 85%, that is going to give you a A rank, 60% a B rank. Oh, they're both what rank C and rank B are giving the same for killing more than 60. Oh, rank C is less than 60%. Okay, so this is giving you a lot of extra XP, guys. And then also we had some gameplay quality of lives. What do we got? Dodge and vulnerability logic is now client-sided, meaning the dodges will be responsive and more accurate with a higher ping. Oh, that's a good one right there. Heavy barriers can be activated in more player states. So if you're like staggered and stuff, you can now activate your barrier as the heavy. And yeah, just some good quality of life stuff. The zone thropes got some changes. Shielded zone thropes will now attack much less frequently. So the shielded guys will kind of more chill back while the other guy attacks you. All right, that's good. Customization with the eyes. I'm going to go in and change all mine currently. But yeah, everything is looking good, guys. You know, you can go through the rest, but those are the main ones that everybody was waiting to see. We really wanted to see those melee fixes, and now it's just up to us to go in and test them out and see how everything is feeling. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm going to be getting into the game in you know, an hour or two here, and I will be back with more updates of how everything is feeling in the patch, guys. Thanks for checking out the video.